Ready? Action. Okay, what do you want to speak about today? What are you in the mood for? What is your mood? Outside is raining. Do you like
Cold.
rain? Cold.
Yeah.
I hate winter.
I like it.
Who likes winter?
I like it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Winter. Do you like winter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, 6. Everybody. Yeah, I hate winter. This is not winter.
With coffee, watching movie, I like it very much.
Yeah, definitely. But
Hot
you need to,
coffee.
yeah, you need to have time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Time and psychology should be okay. If psychology is not okay, you are watching the movie, but you are not in the movie. You are thinking about some other things.
Yeah. We need fresh meat.
Yeah. What level is yours? What's your level?
B1. Or B2.
This is A1, A2 level speaking.
We know, yes, we know that.
Did you talk to the manager?
Yeah.
They say come here? Normally you should not. But okay, for today, you can sit. We talked about lots of things. Dreams. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. No problem.
And nightmares.
Nightmares, yeah. Okay. Starting with ladies. Ladies first. Okay. Do you usually remember your dreams? Do you usually remember your dreams?
Hayalin genelde ne diye mi soruyorum?
Ya genelde
Rüyanda hatırlar mısın?
hayatımda
Rüyanda hatırlar mısın?
Yes, I remember.
Really? All of them?
Definitely.
Generally. Generally, I remember the dreams. And can you describe, can you explain one of your recent dreams? For example, what did you see last night? What did you see?
My tooth is pain.
You had a toothache?
Toothache.
Okay, and? You went to the dentist? No dentist. Dentist is a zombie or something. Maybe. This kind of dream. Nightmare, as you said. Okay. Good. You? Do you remember your dreams?
Yes, I remember.
You remember them?
Yes.
All of them?
Yes.
Generally, I see. I got it. So, what is the recent dream that you have?
Nasıl?
Anlamadım.
En son
gördüğün rüyanı neden
I dream go to
Şirin evler.
İzmir.
İzmir.
Go to İzmir travel.
Travel to Izmir. Where are you from in Turkey? Where are you from in Turkey?
I'm from Elazığ.
Mm-hmm. Do you like Izmir a lot?
Yes, I like.
Why?
Because İzmir have sea.
Istanbul has sea too.
But tourism
Istanbul tourism.
and don't İzmir isn't crowded.
Crowded.
Crowded.
Yes. Okay. You're right. But Izmir is small. Smaller than Istanbul.
Yes.
Istanbul is a country, man.
Yes.
It's a country. Very big.
And a different
Very
country.
Kind of different, yeah. Mixed.
Very crowded.
Very crowded. All people in the world, yes. Like 10 million live in Şirin evler only. 10, 11. Yeah. You're right. Good. How about you?
I seldom remember
Yeah.
my dreams.
Yes.
I just
didn't see.
Yeah,
Last night.
recently, yeah.
Vereyim.
I mean,
Sonra vereyim. My uncle's wife is died
mhm,
in my
in
dream.
your dream.
Yes.
So she is going to live longer.
İnşallah.
Yeah. Dream interpretations. Generally in dream, because dream is, yeah, upside down, generally. Whatever you see happens the opposite one.
İnşallah.
Yes.
I hope so.
That's it?
Yes.
Cool, cool. You?
I do not remember.
You do not remember any
Yes.
dream.
Yes.
Okay, possible.
My dream. I said my dream. Kuzen.
Cousins.
Cousins.
Mhm. How many cousins?
Lot of.
A lot of them. You cannot count.
Just one.
Just one favorite.
Just one said.
Say just
You saw. Sorry, you dreamed only about one of your cousins.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Gerici diyeceğim. Gerici diyeceğim. Hani
Biz Türkçesini anlayamadık. Nasıl yardımcı olalım?
gerici böyle korkunç bir rüyaydı diyeceğim.
Thrilling.
Thrilling. The dream was thrilling.
Yes.
Stranger Things.
No.
Right? Have you watched Stranger Things?
No.
Really? You watched?
but I didn't.
I
For
think
now.
that
Bad? Stranger
Stranger
Things
Things?
is bad.
bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, it is bad. Possible.
Diziyi soruyor galiba. Ha bir dakika tamam.
Seni geçti.
Mm-hmm.
I have a YouTube and TikTok accounts.
Sorry?
I have a YouTube and TikTok accounts
Okay.
in my life. My dream is I will be a famous and rich person.
No, not that dream. The dream that when you sleep you see.
Yes.
What you said is different thing. You know, we have dreams. Dreams that we wanna reach, we wanna get. For example, you wanna say, I wanna live in America. This is my dream. Okay,
Hayal mi?
that is different. But what I said here is what you see. Like imagine some pictures or video, kinda, when you sleep, while you're sleeping. That kind of stuff.
It's my dream.
Okay.
I will be a
Last
famous person.
night dream?
Uh-huh.
Yes, last
You
night.
saw it last night?
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, super interesting. In your dream, you were rich
Yes, and famous.
and famous.
Yes.
Do you like to be?
Yes.
Why not? Possible. Good. Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe
Huh?
yes, maybe no.
What about you?
I usually don't remember my dreams. Rarely.
I rarely remember.
Rarely remember.
Yeah.
But let me think about it.
Think,
Was last dream.
for example.
I'm thinking, but I can't
Remember.
recall any of it.
Okay. Don't kill yourself. Okay. Next question. It says, what was your nicest dream that you can remember? Sweetest dream, nicest dream that you can remember?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Really?
This glass is really hot. Oh.
Yeah. It's very hot, yes. This glass is summer.
Miami.
Miami, yes.
Miami Beach.
True, over there. I can see it. You don't remember?
I don't remember, so I can't
Explain.
tell.
I cannot tell that. Okay. Possible. Do you remember?
Mm,
You were in Miami maybe in your dreams?
no. Yes, I remember. My dream, sweet dream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fly.
You were flying like a
I'm
Superman.
super power.
Yeah, so,
Spider-Man.
And
yeah, Spider-Man, Superman.
I want to go to countries in Earth
Hmm.
and shipwreck. I go to ışınlanmak nedir? Teleport.
Teleporting.
Teleport.
Teleport.
Teleporting other countries.
I teleport Mars or Venus.
Saturn.
My dream.
Gezegen değiştiriyor.
Planets.
Mhm.
All the planets.
Amazing, yes.
That's all.
Possible, cool, nice. You?
Can you ask question one more time? I don't remember. Oh, yapmışsın.
Do you remember your sweetest dream? Nicest dream?
I don't remember.
En güzel rüya.
Possible. Yeah. Okay. Do you remember?
Neydi?
Gördüğün en güzel rüya.
I do not understand. I do not.
I can.
I do not
Understand.
remember.
I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You do you remember?
I don't know, remember and not much.
I don't remember.
Switch dream.
Okay. Alright. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I live in a very lovely place in the top of the mountain. I like the nature and forests.
Mm-hmm.
I like this dream.
Was that in Turkey or some other place?
Yes, in my
Hometown.
memleketim diyecektim.
Village.
In my village.
You can say
Mm-hmm.
village.
In Rize, in Turkey.
Mm-hmm. Do you miss that place
Yes, I
very
miss-
much?
Yes.
Every day.
Every day.
Every morning
hour.
that
He
you're
was there
going to
last
the
week.
metro bus.
Yes, I
He was there last
Walking to the metro bus, you remember.
It's
What the
terrible.
hell is this place? Yeah.
Yes. I was there in last week. Yesterday.
Cool, cool, amazing. And how about you?
My sweetest dream is being a footballer.
Footballer.
I like football very much.
Which football player is your favorite?
Of course, Messi.
Amazing.
Of course, Messi.
Yes. What else? I mean, Messi, Ronaldo, these are iconic. I mean, more detailed.
More detailed. Lewandowski.
Lewandowski, yes.
I watched Messi for, I guess,
20 years.
20, not 20, but 15.
Minimum 15
Minimum
years. yes.
15.
Yeah, in your
That's
country,
true.
Sergen Yalçın.
Not any player
Yeah.
came close to him. My favorite.
I mean, comparing is not good.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are different, they are
You
unique.
should enjoy both.
Yeah, I mean, they are different. For
Different
example,
players.
Iniesta is it amazing?
Amazing
But
and
Iniesta is different, Messi is different. We cannot compare.
Yeah.
For example, forget about football. For example, for example, I like Neymar's mentality. Maybe you dislike.
I don't
You like?
him.
You don't like?
Yes, I don't like it.
Possible. I like his mentality towards football, inside the football. He's crazy. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, possible, possible.
Yeah.
Next question. Is there any dream that you dreamed, but one day it happened in your life?
Is
It
this deja vu?
happened? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, we can call it deja vu, yeah.
Last night.
Last night.
Dejavu ile bir şey mi söyledin?
Hani hiç rüyada gördüğün bir şey yaşadın mı gerçekten?
Last night.
Hissettim gerçekten de.
Deja vu oldun mu?
I had toothache.
Mhm.
After
In the morning, you had.
morning,
You still
I
feel.
had today.
Very recently.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, no.
Okay. Yeah, it is possible. Yeah. Okay. You?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I don't remember.
Possible. Do you remember that? Generally, you don't remember. Do you remember? Generally.
İyi bir konu olmadı bu.
Do you remember?
Sen
Emine?
Sen de.
Do you
Ha.
remember?
I think I don't remember.
I don't remember. Okay. Do you remember?
Maybe yes, but I don't remember too.
Mm-hmm.
Not you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
It's hard to remember.
Hard to
this.
remember that.
Like
Yes,
this.
true, true.
True.
Okay. How do you interpret a dream? Do you know interpret? Do you know?
No.
Interpret.
Yaklaşım gibi.
Interpret means to explain.
Açıklama. Açıklama.
Explain the dream.
Yorumlama.
Yorumlama. Aynen. Daha çok yorumlama.
Do you know how? How?
It's tarot.
Tarot. Şeytan. Do you know how to interpret that?
Tarot bakabiliyor musunuz?
Usually,
Google it.
it.
On Google.
no.
Tell
Ben sizden
I don't do it.
Interpret
You don't do
dedi,
that?
yani-
There are some books
Yeah, there are
like
some books.
you open it and there are titles, you know, subjects. You find it and you read.
I don't use.
That's interesting.
In Islam, rüya
Islam,
sahibi.
yes.
They say rüya sahibi.
Specifically in Islam, yes, yeah, true. Do you?
I saw dream. Sometimes I search Google
On Google.
and Google. Maybe
YouTube.
YouTube.
Hmm.
That's all.
Yeah. Okay. You? Google it. Immediately Google.
Curiosity.
Do you believe in them? Do you believe in interpretation? You don't believe? Why?
I don't know.
You don't know that.
Curious.
Do you believe?
I don't and Google.
I don't Google it. I don't believe it. I don't remember it. I don't understand it. I don't dream.
Dreams never exist.
Yeah, it does. They don't exist. Yes, they don't exist. Okay. Do you?
I don't usually look. If look internet.
On internet, on Google. Generally Google.
Yes.
I see. You? Do you believe in that?
Yeah, if I curious, I asked the Uncle Google.
Yes. True. Google is amazing.
Yes.
And
I don't ask Google.
I ask myself.
Yeah, I
Really?
ask myself and think about it.
How can you interpret a dream?
In my head, I deep dive into that subject.
Mm.
What did happen to me and I dreamed of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting
Mm-hmm.
because I rarely remember my dreams, and if I remember that dream, it must be important, very important for me. And I think about it, that specific subject, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think it very much
I see.
if that happened.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it is really interesting thing because the dream itself. I mean, what is dream? This is a good question. Do our souls travel, move?
Yeah.
We don't know. I don't know. I mean, we don't know for sure. We believe that when we dream, we are literally dead.
In sleep.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah.
Okay, and in the morning we come back to life again. We are not totally dead. This is what we believe. And the soul or spirit can move, and because we are not totally dead, I don't know, I'm just saying, I mean, the brain tries to create a kind of movie, imagination, or those kind of dreams. And sometimes we remember them because we maybe the day before or the night before we thought about those things. Because you think about those things, the brain tries to find the answer and creates pictures, moving pictures, film. I don't know. I'm just saying my opinion. This is not science. My imagination says that. Another question can be, generally, do you have good dreams or nightmares? Generally.
Generally, I see good dreams.
Really?
Yes.
Never nightmares?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Psychologists believe that nightmares are really cool for us. Do you know?
No, I don't know.
We
I don't see
need to.
nightmares.
We need to.
Psychologists, psychopaths. I think.
Yeah, that is a different topic. Yeah, generally psychologists believe that everybody is sick mentally.
Yes.
Because they are identifying a kind of perfect person. That perfect person doesn't exist.
Yes.
So no, everybody is sick then.
No.
Everybody is sick. Because I am not perfect, you are not perfect.
No.
Somehow our behavior can be strange, can be interesting, can be weird. So that we conclude everybody is mentally sick. Yeah.
I can't accept that.
Yeah.
Nobody can accept it.
But we have to accept it.
Some may.
We have to. Because there's no perfect person.
Yeah.
So because I am not perfect, there is a possibility of being sick. Possible. Yeah. So generally you dream pleasant dreams. Pleasant means nice. You? Nightmares or pleasant dreams?
I usually pleasant.
I usually dream pleasant dreams.
Pleasant dreams.
Yeah.
İyi ya da kötü
Nice.
rüya.
Paradise.
Kabus mu görürsün daha çok?
No metrobus. You know, paradise. No metrobus, no work, no nothing. Everything is ready. Cool, huh? Yeah.
I think all the good in the end. I don't kötü rüya neydi?
Nightmare.
Nightmare. I don't dream
Nightmare.
nightmare.
I don't have any nightmares. Yeah.
Nightmares.
Okay. And you don't remember? Generally? Generally, what type of dreams do you see?
50% I
Mhm.
see
Good dreams? 50% nightmares.
Yeah.
Which one is better?
Good.
Nightmares.
Why?
Because psychologists believe that if you
Okay.
they believe if you are dreaming nightmares, it means that you are emptying out your subconscious.
But I see it's
Bilinçaltını
You know,
boşaltıyorsun.
subconscious is full. You know, you are not focused. When you see dream nightmares, you empty them out. Imagine this is garbage full. You empty it, and it's empty and fresh. Let's say they are good. Not my words. They say that. I don't know. They say it. Okay. Cool.
but when I see good
Dreams?
dreams,
I feel happy.
yes.
But that is just a dream. It's not the reality.
Okay.
It is not real. It's a dream. Yeah. You?
I usually set nightmare.
Nightmares.
Yes.
Like
Usually.
like Metrobus, you know.
No, building.
Buildings are like Inception.
Inception.
Like Inception. Have you watched Inception?
I like very much.
Have you watched Inception?
No.
Inception.
No. What's Inception?
I watch.
Movie.
No.
I watch
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I watch.
You watched that?
I
Good?
watch
Bad?
Good.
Good.
Good films.
Do you like?
And I didn't see, but I want.
Definitely.
You must.
And there's a music, I mean theme music they call it. Theme
Hans
music by Hans Zimmer, my favorite composer. Do you know Hans Zimmer?
Me too, I know.
Yes,
Hans Zimmer is a maniac,
I listen.
positively maniac. I mean maniac in music, musician.
Every
great
movie
one.
you can feel that rhythm,
Yeah.
that...
He speaks.
You can say he is Hans Zimmer.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
movie...
He speaks through music.
Yeah.
Really.
Amazing.
And the Inception theme music is called Time.
Wow.
On YouTube, type Hans Zimmer Time or just Time. Type Time enter. Time music.
Wow.
Time music enter. Listen to that.
Ne müziği diyor?
Amazing.
Inception,
Soundtrack.
Inception'ı dinleyin
Var,
var.
time.
Güzel. Müziğin adı
Yeah,
Time.
yeah, soundtrack. Yes.
Wow.
Inception. What you said looks like Inception to me.
Yes, I watch.
Definitely.
By Block.
Yeah. Dream into dream. Yeah. You?
I usually nightmare.
I usually dream nightmares.
And natural
Disaster.
and routine.
Routine life. Go to
Dream.
school, come back.
And dream nightmares.
Yeah, dream nightmares. Yes, I see. Yeah.
Rutin rüyalar görmek istiyorum dedim. Anladın mı hocam?
Ha yok tamam o değildi o zaman dediğin şey. O biz
Evet.
şey anladık. Senin için şeyler rutin haline geldi anladık. Kabuslar.
Ha, işte öyle olacağını tahmin etmiştim. I said
Konuş biz şeyi geçelim.
natural and routine dreams.
You want.
Generally.
Usually.
Usually you dream natural things. Normal things. Natural.
Yes.
I see.
Hmm.
Possible. You?
Yeah, I usually dream nice
Nice.
things.
Mm.
Yeah, sometimes I
Nightmares.
see a nightmare.
Nightmares like that.
Nightmare is terrible.
Terrible, yes.
I
But
feel-
they're just dreams.
I
They're
feel
just
that.
they're just unreal.
Yes, I'm really.
And when you
I
when,
feel-
when you wake up in the morning and see that, oh my god, it was a bad dream, that is the best day of your life. Really?
Yes, maybe. But
Yeah.
I feel to that.
Yes. Fear is normal. I mean, we are human beings. I mean, human beings have different emotions. We cannot be always happy. We cannot be always fearful. We cannot be always stressed out. Balance. Balance is the most important thing.
Yes,
Things.
life is balance.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is the life.
This is the life. Sometimes you go crazy. Sometimes you're angry. Sometimes you're happy. Sometimes unhappy. Sometimes agitated. Sometimes lots of things. Yeah.
Yes.
This is life. You?
I never saw nightmares, I guess.
No.
I'm thinking about it and I can't recall nightmare.
Maybe
Just a little.
a little one.
Maybe.
Generally, there are different types of dreams. Some of them, which is very general, is you're thinking about something. You're thinking about something before sleeping, and generally your dream is related to what you are thinking, what you were thinking actually. If you are thinking about negative things, bad things, depressive things, generally you are going to see nightmares or this kind of stuffs. If you are thinking about positive things, you are going to generally dream positive things, which both of them are not real. Unreal things. I have a random question, my own question, not the book's question. I'm crazy also.
Okay.
What is the difference between a nightmare and a horror film?
Both of our fear.
Fearful.
Yes, fearful.
Okay.
But I can fear them. I don't fear them.
You don't fear?
Yeah.
Kabuslarla korku filmleri
Evet.
farklı.
There's some.
This is my question. What is the difference between a horror film and a nightmare?
Sometimes I don't know kabus
Nightmare.
nightmare. And really, I don't know really nightmare, but scare films,
Horror.
horror films,
Yes.
I know don't real.
Two.
But
Don't
nightmares
real.
are not real too. When you wake up, you say, okay, it wasn't real. The same thing.
But you feel inside.
But
Nightmares.
Again, if you have good atmosphere, imagine that, you know, high quality sound system. For example, cinema, yeah,
Cinema.
glasses, this, that. So you can also feel.
By the way, that's the film. But
Okay,
nightmares.
yeah, it is film, which is not real. But again, nightmare is
Not real
something
too.
not real. Again, yes.
My dreams alone, but I watch films
With
my friends.
yeah, with friends. Yeah.
Or my
Mm.
family.
Yeah, interesting. Yes, interesting
If somebody
question.
nearby you-
Interesting answers.
If somebody nearby you,
Yeah.
maybe you feel
Cannot
the
feel.
horror.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. You start to be brave. Sorry for that. You start to be brave. Maybe. Yeah. Good point. Good point. You
we aren't inside
horror film.
Yes.
We aren't inside the horror film, but we feel. I mean, we resonate
Yani
ourselves
we know
with the character.
Yeah.
You know, sympathy. Sometimes empathy. Actually, sympathy.
If I was there, what would
Yeah. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. What is this? Yeah? It's a crazy question. You haven't thought about it before. You?
I don't.
I don't show. I think show. And I don't. And
no the big
I don't watch horror films.
I. Next question.
Okay. You?
Can I say something?
Can I say something? You are saying something. Okay, say.
When I watch the horror film, if I
I'm alone?
If I scare too much, I can close it.
Yes, you can immediately close that.
Yes.
Yes.
It's true.
But in dream, you can't close.
Yeah, you can.
It's a different.
Sometimes
If you
possible
fall,
ya.
wake up.
Bazen rüyadan çıkabiliyorsun yani. Uyandırabiliyorsun kendini. Oluyor böyle.
Düşüyor olman lazım.
Rüyada düşmek lazım, evet.
You?
I think horror movie more terrible.
Scary or terrible?
I
So
think
horror films are scarier than
scary.
nightmares. You believe? Okay, maybe.
I
Mm.
think.
Okay.
I haven't answered.
You answer. I forgot. What did you say?
Say it again.
I said I forgot.
You forgot what you said.
Nightmares is scarier than horror
Scarier
film, I
than.
think.
So you disagree with her.
Yes.
Completely opposite.
Yes, yes.
Bana katıldın mı sen?
Yok hayır ben sana karşı düşünüyorum hani
Ha.
senin fikrine karşı. Ben kabuslara daha korkunç olduğunu söyleyeyim. But I mean there.
Yes, you're in there. True. You?
I don't fear in any horror movie. I watch very much movies.
A lot of
Movies, and any horror movie can scare me.
Cannot.
Cannot scare me.
But nightmares can.
No,
They can.
I think nightmares
Yeah.
scare me too. Can scare me too.
That's funny.
That's why you're okay with it. No problem.
No problem.
I see.
Come to me.
Yeah.
No problem for me.
What I believe, my opinion. In scary films or movies, there's a monster or the ugly thing, specific thing. In the movie, it comes to you very slowly. You are running in the, I mean, the character is running, the monster comes, relax.
Film,
Very
korku
slowly.
filmlerinde
For example, not just the monster, murderer, you know, serial killer, and they come very slowly, you know, you are just running. In, how can I say, nightmare, opposite. The monster comes to you fast,
very fast.
and you cannot run.
Everything happened fastly.
Yeah, very fast.
Very fast.
That is my
cannot
opinion. You cannot move actually, yeah.
You
It tries
cannot
to.
run.
But I always say, I mean, basically in the scary films, the writer wrote something, okay, wrote the scenario or the story. How did the writer find that idea? Or, for example, how could the director of the movie create that monster? Because that monster is unreal.
Yeah.
Yes.
But how can you create such a thing? I mean, where does that idea
Or why?
come from? Why is okay, obvious, because you are trying to create a scary movie to sell and earn money. Okay, this is different. But how does the idea come? Where does the idea come?
This is imagination.
Okay, imagination, but again, you have to see something, then imagine out of it. You understand what am I saying about? Talking about, for example, look at this picture. The real picture, right?
Yes.
So I see this picture right now, then I imagine myself there, for example. This is okay. But if I want to create a new monster, I have to see a monster to create a new monster.
Yes.
How does that monster come to your mind? This is my biggest
In the
question.
first place.
This is my biggest question.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer. Or maybe the writer is smoking something. I don't know, maybe possible. They
He's
smoke. Good. Yes. Start to write. Really?
Yes.
Really? Can be.
To write good things,
Yeah.
you will be high.
Yeah, definitely. I saw a video of Elon Musk on YouTube smoking weeds, you know,
Yes.
on YouTube.
Drugs.
Have you seen that?
Yes, I see.
Elon Musk smoking, you know, weed,
Drugs, yes.
drugs.
I didn't see.
Possible, you know, because when you smoke or when you use that drug, you're not thinking normally. You're not a normal person anymore.
You're
You're
a genius.
You're my piece?
yeah, super genius. Yeah, somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
And apart from those weeds or those kind of stuff, I mean, when he speaks, I can understand a lot of tension inside that person. You know, he's a Native American speaker, but he cannot speak very well. You know why? Because he's not there at the moment. He's somewhere else. Somewhere. He's not focused.
Yes, he's always
And
high.
oh yeah, maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
I cannot say that, but he's not focused. He's somewhere else,
Some kind of maniac
like
too.
50 years ahead.
Yes.
In normal.
Right now it is 2022. 50 years later, 2072.
Yes.
Right now he's in 2072. We are in 2022. That much maniac.
Guessing.
Yes. Really interesting thing that I really adore. That's why I am not a scary movie fan, but I like the idea.
Okay.
I like the idea. I was a kid or a teenager maybe, I don't remember. There was a movie called Tremor. Have you watched that?
No.
Classic scary movie. Tremor.
Which year?
I don't remember. Google it.
Maybe 1990s.
Yeah, maybe those years. There was a big monster inside the ground. The monster had different heads inside. You should not move. If you make a sound, could you find the picture? Can you show the people are going crazy? Tremors, yeah.
I saw.
You saw it?
series,
How old are you?
yeah.
How old are you? How old are you right now?
99.
90 years.
29.
You're 29.
Oh, so it's okay. I think like
29.
Okay, so you can remember,
I
yes.
can remember, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember too.
You can
That
show
was
the
classic,
picture.
yeah.
Show the picture.
Classic. Biraz canavarı.
Show the picture to the camera also. Show the picture to the camera.
Tremors.
Yes, Tremors. Amazing movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing, scary, classic scares are really amazing. Another one, if you are interested in Jeepers and Keepers. 1, 2, 3. One was really, second one I think. Second episode was really, really scary. Jeepers and Keepers. Jeepers and Keepers also. Maybe you can start to watch. Like that. True? Is that enough for today? The brains explode? Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, as a kind of person, I mean, not just a student, language learner, language user, you need to speak about any kind of topic. You know, these are questions, different topics. Really? Randomly, you have to talk about different things. Sometimes your vocabulary is not enough, normal. You have to learn, you're learning from each other and you're pushing yourself. And I hope these speaking clubs are helpful for you. Yes. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Have a good time.
Yeah.